If you're new into crypto, I'll show you the best apps that most people use, and it can be split into three broad categories. One is, what are the best exchanges? How can I get money in and out of crypto? How can I buy tokens and then swap them back into fiat currency to withdraw? The second is wallets and applications. How can I use blockchain applications and how can I get money into wallets? And then the third is, how can we track information, our portfolio and prices over time? I'll leave those as timestamps down in the description if you want to skip around. The first thing anyone needs to choose is a crypto exchange. We all need them. That's how you get money in and out of crypto. So you send money into the exchange, you buy the cryptos that you want, then you send them out to your wallet to use the blockchain. Or if you just want to buy and sell cryptos, you send the money in, buy crypto, sell crypto, and then sell it back into fiat currency to send back into your bank account. The best exchange for you is going to depend where you live in the world. We can split this into two broad categories, which is what's known as kind of offshore exchanges. What's meant by that is basically the non-US exchanges. So these typically have really good trading systems, amazing crypto support, and very low fees. However, they're not available in every region, and the kind of G7 currency support is a bit patchy, although getting way, way better for sure. Now, these guys are the kind of US exchanges or Western-focused exchanges, and they typically have worse trading systems and much, much higher trading fees. But they have really good USD, pound, euro support. It depends where you live. You're going to have to check it out. Now, I've got videos that go through all of that. I'll link them down in the description. It compares every single product on the exchanges, the fees and everything like that. But out of these, Kraken is probably the best of the Western style. They have the cheapest fees. These three are absolutely great. And if you can use them, I do recommend them, over these two for sure, because these two, huge trading fees. Now, some of these exchanges give deposit bonuses, trading bonuses, new user bonuses. I'll link the details below as well. And I'll link everything there, including all of these supported fiat currencies in case you are searching for an exchange. These are the trading fees between them. So I'll just show you this. You can screenshot the video. That shows you the trading fees and the comparison. So you can make a decision. Just choose a top exchange, big brand that you know, and so you don't have to worry about it. Don't use any smaller exchanges or any exchanges that you're unsure of. The next type of app you'll want to use is a crypto wallet, and this lets us interact with blockchains. You can't do that on a centralized exchange. Centralized exchanges hold the assets for us and then let us trade them back and forth, and that's about it. Now, they do use some blockchain stuff under the hood, but they don't let us interact with it directly. They do some stuff on the blockchain and they give us the outcomes of what happens, but we can't interact with the apps or hold the tokens in our self-custody. And so what you'll need to do is take your crypto from the exchange and send it out into your own wallet. The great thing about wallets is that they're just an app that lets you create wallets on the blockchain. So you don't have to tie yourself down to one app. It's not like having an account with a centralized exchange. When you create a wallet, it's going to give you a seed phrase, usually around 12 words. And you can use those 12 words to reload your wallet in any other application. This is Trust Wallet right here. I'll leave tutorial videos on all of the top wallets, how to set up accounts, how to manage your seed phrase. But once you have a seed phrase, you can switch your wallet around to any other app. You can use multiple at once as well, and all with the same assets. So once you've got a wallet set up, it'll look like this. These are the assets. Go to the top right here in Trust Wallet. You can see all of the supported assets that you can hold in your wallet. And you can see I've got a balance here of this coin. You can have other coins in there. And then I can go to Discover, and it's going to show me all of the blockchain applications that I can use. These are exchanges. This is lending. Other things here, staking as well. You can do all of that, and you can interact with the blockchain directly. However, if for some reason I don't like Trust Wallet and I want to switch, I can switch. I can take my 12-word seed phrase and I can go over to Coinbase Wallet and I can put my 12-word seed phrase in Coinbase Wallet, and I can use Coinbase Wallet with my same assets because my wallet is on the blockchain. These applications are just like a browser that lets me view my wallet, and I can use any browser that I want. Some wallets don't support all networks though, so you have to be careful about that. Coinbase Wallet is really focused on Ethereum and Ethereum layer 2s, like their own network base, Solana and Bitcoin. Trust Wallet really supports every single blockchain out there. And then you have others that are specific to each chain that may only support that one chain. So you'll have to figure out which ones are best for you. Coinbase, Phantom, and Trust Wallet are probably the three most popular, but there are many others out there, and it doesn't matter which one you use. You can load your wallet once it's created in any other wallet, as long as that wallet supports the blockchains that you want to use. The biggest pro and con of creating your own wallet is that you have complete control of it. That's great because it means no one can mess with your funds. The downside is, it's like having cash in your back pocket. If the cash falls out, the cash is gone forever and you're never getting it back. That's your seed phrase. Your seed phrase is like the cash. You have to make sure that you have it, you've written it down, you've stored it properly, and you never lose it. Because if you do, you could lose access to your funds. So a middle ground here is what's known as Web3 wallets, which are linked to your exchange account. These are coming in. So Binance is a good example. OKX has a fantastic one as well, as does Bybit. And so what they do is they take the seed phrase and they split it up into 3 different shares. One goes to your cloud, one goes to your device, and one goes to the exchange. This is an attempt to make it easier to recover the wallet if you lose your device, so that you need 2 of the shares, right? So if you lose your device, you can get a new one, log into your cloud account, Apple or Google Cloud, and then go into your exchange and say recover wallet. It's going to take 1 share from cloud, 1 share from the exchange, put them together, and you can reload your wallet again. That is a good middle ground for a lot of people where they can essentially not have to worry about the seed phrase itself. However, it is linked to the exchange and you need an exchange account first. So if you can't get one, you're going to have to go the full self-custody route. But Web3 wallets are fantastic as well. And I'll link some information on those below and which exchanges give them. Now I'll show you some of the best apps and websites that a lot of people in crypto use to get information on prices and information on the tokens and assets themselves. If you trade tokens on the blockchain or if you use applications, you need to know, is the application I'm using popular? Is it safe and trusted? And are the tokens that I'm trading the actual tokens that I want? Because on a blockchain, anyone can create any token. And that means there are fake tokens, there are fake sites and everything. We can check all of this info. So one of the sites we can use is CoinGecko, very popular. It firstly shows you a list of all the tokens and coins that we can buy and sell and the prices and everything like that. However, if you go into a token, so let's choose USDT. This is a stable coin. And so it's going to give us everything about the asset, including which exchanges it trades the most on, which is good info if you want to go ahead and trade that token. This is great for smaller tokens, which may not be listed on the major exchanges. You can see decentralized exchanges that it trades on. You can see the trading volume, so you know where to go to trade it. You can see information about the token itself. And most importantly, if you are trading from your crypto wallet, you can see the contract info of the token that you're looking at. Right here is the token information and the contract address of this token on all of these different blockchains. When you go into a decentralized exchange, it's going to ask you which token do you want to trade. But there may be fake versions of that token. You can come to CoinGecko, which is a trusted site. You can see the contract address of the token that you want to trade. You can copy that and then you can put it in the exchange or put it in your wallet, and you know that that's the real token that you want and that's the one that you can view in your wallet. You don't want to be going through any fake tokens. You can see a lot more info here. Now we can go to Gecko Terminal, which is from CoinGecko. This gives you all of the chains in a kind of trading screen. So let's go to a popular chain, let's say Base. This is going to give us the popular tokens on Base that are trading at the current time. Let's go by volume here. So we'll look at the highest volume assets. So we can see here that on Coinbase or on Base's chain, we can see the top assets, the different pools that they're trading in. And so if we want to trade a smaller token, we can be pretty sure that these are the tokens that people are trading and they're not some fake version of it. We'll go into, let's say, Coinbase, BTC, and Wrapped ETH. So these are very big tokens. This is Bitcoin and ETH, or a wrapped version of Bitcoin and ETH. We can see how it's trading, all of the different prices that are traded. And then down here again, you can look at the contract info for these tokens. You can see that they're the correct tokens. You can copy the contract or the contract address. You can go and paste that in your wallet so you know you have the right token. You can come down here and see the trust score for the token as well. Is it a scam? Basically, if it has a buy and sell tax, it's basically a scam. You can see that this one doesn't. All of the thumbs are up, right? So there's no scammy elements here. This is especially good for smaller tokens. And you can just see all of the info. If you're trading assets or you want to keep a list of assets that you trade on these different chains, it's a super good resource. We can also go through to DeFi Llama, which is amazing, and it just shows you all of the information about all of the protocols. So you can see these are the main protocols here. These are the biggest ones. You can see this is liquid staking. This is lending. So if you want to lend some assets out, you can use Aave, very popular app. You can see the TVL here, which is the amount of money they have. You can just see all of the specific info about which app is being used, all of the metrics of them. You can go down here, and if you're looking for a decentralized exchange, You can go to volumes here and dexes, and you can just see what the popular exchanges are and which ones you should be using, right? So we have Uniswap and Radium. Uniswap is on Ethereum style chains. Radium is on Solana. You can see all the details about the volumes that they're trading. And up here is great. If you are looking for a centralized exchange, just choose one of the top exchanges here. This is transparency here because it's showing you all of the assets on the exchanges. So this is known as something called proof of reserves, where the exchanges prove that they hold the crypto that they say they do. You can see a list of them here. You can compare all applications, protocols, centralized exchanges, everything like that on DeFi Llama. Get the information that you need. It's an awesome resource as well. And then importantly, if you go into one of the apps that you may want to use, you can actually find some other information about it, and you can find the real website as well, which you'll need because, again, there may be fake websites that drain your wallet, so you definitely don't want to do that. Go to trusted websites, see the info, and see how to get either the website or the socials of the protocol that you want to use. Another fantastic resource and the only charting software that you'll need is TradingView. TradingView is completely free and you can use it. You can get price charts and information about pretty much every asset out there, not just in crypto. You can do everything you need. Now, if you have a centralized exchange, they're going to give you charting software in the exchange, but it's not going to be the complete version. And to be honest, it's way better to just have TradingView open by itself. TradingView is free. I'll link them below. You can go and use it, and the vast majority of stuff that you'll want is free. There is a paid version. I use the paid version. There are certain things that I want to use that are part of the paid version. But I think if you are beginning, you definitely don't need it. Just use a free version. Super awesome. They give big discounts as well throughout the year on some of the paid versions as well. So you might be able to get a good deal. But to be honest, the free version is awesome. And just go ahead and use it. It's the best charting software. There's no other charting software that you need. It's just TradingView. Everyone uses it, and you can do anything you want. You can look at long-term charts, short-term charts. You can come up here. You can choose any asset that you want to look at. You can see all of the different exchanges, loads of information. It is without a doubt the best resource if you're looking for prices and trading information. Definitely TradingView. If you just have a couple of cryptos in your centralized exchange account, then you don't need a portfolio tracker. It's just going to tell you in your exchange account how much you have and how much each of those makes up as a percentage of what you own on the exchange. When you start using multiple exchanges or multiple blockchains, things get a bit more complex. And we can break down portfolio trackers into two versions. One is free and then one is paid. Now the free versions, usually you have to enter your information manually. So you have to tell them what token that you have and how much of it and the price that you paid. And then it's just going to put that into your portfolio tracker, and you can track the amount that you have and the price it currently is, how much profit and loss that you have, and that's that. But you have to manually update your balances all of the time. CoinMarketCap is a great portfolio tracker. CoinGecko also have one, so you can use these for free, but you have to manually input your details. Now there are blockchain versions of this as well. So on the Ethereum blockchain, there's an app called the bank. You can go to the bank and you just connect your wallet, and it's going to read your wallet address and show you all of the crypto that you have in your wallet address. But again, you can't easily link exchange info and wallet info together. That's why you sometimes have to go through to the kind of paid versions or the freemium versions where, like CoinStats, I believe they give you a free version and then a premium version that you have to pay for, where you can link all of your exchanges and all of your wallets, and it's gonna auto-populate the information for you. So you can go all the way from manual and free to way more complex, and I think some of them start charging you. I'll list some of the top ones below. They can be really great to see, if you're using a lot of chains and exchanges, what all of your balances are and your profit and loss from all of your tokens. If you are buying and selling tokens, then once a year, the dreaded tax season is gonna come around. Most centralized exchanges now do actually give you free tax tools. So for example, Binance here, we can come to Binance Tax, which is this one here, and we can choose the tax jurisdiction and the base currency, whatever that is, and we can import transactions, and it's gonna try and make a tax file for us that we can use. And that's only for the centralized exchange. I think Coinbase has one. Most centralized exchanges do have them these days, but only for their exchange, right? So if you're using multiple exchanges, you can do it individually, or you can go to some tax apps. This lets you put in the data from your exchanges via APIs and your wallet info. It's going to track all of your portfolio and all your transactions on decentralized exchanges, centralized exchanges, and try and give you a tax report. The way these work usually is that they're freemium. So you can start tracking your transactions on them for free, like this, but then when you want a tax report, it's going to charge you for that. And so you can choose whether you want to pay or not and how much of it you want to use. Coin tracking or coin tracker is a decent one that a lot of people use. Coinly definitely is up there as well. Again, they let you create an account, track your portfolio, and then if you want some sort of tax report, they do charge you for it. So again, depending on how much you trade and how complex it is, you might want to pay, or you might just want to go for the free exchange version that's just going to show you your buys and sales on that exchange. I'll leave a bunch of other helpful videos below on using blockchains and some of these apps if you need to know how to actually use them. Plus the exchange bonuses to the exchanges I use will be down in the description as well. I'm James, it's MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.